Hey there everybody, in today's video we're going to be going over some quick market analysis to see if the market will crash tomorrow. So my name is Jett Martin, and if you guys enjoy this video, please remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. We're going to look at the top three futures contracts that really kind of define the market. So we're going to be going over the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, and the Nasdaq. So let's start off with S&P 500, see if this is going to be a very contracting market in the market open and ending through Friday, or if we're going to see some rally going into Friday. So here we got the S&P 500 on the 180-day chart with the 4-hour time frame, and we can clearly see that there is a very strong resistance at this 342 level right here. We've had a practically or a double top, almost a triple top if we're looking up right around here at the 344 area. So we're going to be looking at that. That'll be a strong resistance going on over here. Every time it's broken above this 142, we've seen it quickly pull back in a very sporadic fashion here. So this is where our first line is going to be. We'll be looking at this as a major resistance right up here. So with that being said, the other major resistance that we're going to be, my gosh guys, I'm a little, there we go. So the next thing that we're going to be looking at is a major break is we're going to see if it gets above the EMA, so the exponential moving average, and then it'll be this SMA line will be another very strong resistance because every time it's broken above, as we said before, this has had a sharp pullback. So it's about usually that SMA line's been around this area. So if we're looking at that as well, that'll be around 340 on the SPY, 3,400 on the S&P 500. So with that being said, those are our major resistance levels, and if it does break above that and hold above, we should see it continue to rally throughout the rest of the day. But if it doesn't, we might see some lower lows going into the S&P 500 into the weekend. The next areas of resistance are right here at 3,484. So right here will be the next area of resistance for us. And then we'll see another area of resistance near the all-time high of 3,587, which is a very strong resistance. Now let's go into the Dow Jones and analyze this one. It's going to be green tomorrow or be a little red. So if we're looking at the 180-day time frame with the 4 hours, again, we're going to keep that. We're over here at the Dow Jones, and we're seeing that a very strong resistance level again is this SMA line. So every time it breaks above the 180-day SMA line, we see it have a strong pullback right after. So we're looking at about double tops again as well, around 30 or 28,200 or so, 28,180 or so, something like that. So this will be our main resistance level if it can hold above the SMA line. So we have that right over there. So if it does break above this SMA line, we should see some higher green for the rest of the market. But if it does not, then we'll know that we'll have probably a pretty strong, if it pulls back, it'll have a pretty strong contraction and we might see some lower lows. If it does hold above, we'll see a new resistance about 28,400 and then a resistance of around the all-time high of about, an all-time high of 29,543, excuse me. So that's about where we're running at right now going into tomorrow, Friday, September 18th. So let's go over the Nasdaq real quick, the other main future. Loading up here. Let's see. So this is just having the exact same, all these futures are running in about the exact same pace with how they're being reacted within the whole market. So if we're looking at this, we see that a very heavy resistance after that pullback in the beginning of September is that SMA line. So we're about to, the SMA line is actually right at the triple top that we've had for the Nasdaq at about 11,560 or so, 61. So With that being said, this is going to be a major resistance level for the Nasdaq to break, so for us to see any higher highs. Every time it's hit it, we've seen a massive pullback, and we've been seeing more of a consolidation period overall on the Nasdaq. So with that being said, make sure you keep that in mind. If it does not hold above this 11,560 or so, you'll be seeing a strong pullback. We'll also see a resistance at this SMA level as well, and that'll be again a strong resistance, and it might pull back again into this consolidation period or even make lower lows. The other thing to look at is that the next area of resistance really is about all-time highs. There's nothing really we can see here where there's any more major resistance except for that 12,465 level. So if it does break above and hold above this 11,560 or so, we should see it get close to higher highs, and that'll be the next major resistance. The last thing I wanted to kind of go over here was actually the gold future. So if we look at gold, it actually goes up. It kind of acts as an inverse to the main futures of the market. So when the Nasdaq, S&P 500, and Dow Jones go down, we see gold end up going up. So we're at a pretty big resistance level here for gold, which is this SMA. So if it can break above, we should see it reach about the same highs as it did before, and we'll see the other market or the other futures and the whole market, the market as a whole, kind of go and contract again. So we're going to see about a top resistance of again around. If it does break above this SMA, we should see a resistance around 1984, and then it might pull back again, but that'll be a very strong resistance going in because of the double top that we've had the last couple of days. So that'll be something to look for if you trade JNUG or JDST on the stock market. So, or those ETFs for your day trading pleasures. But that's the major resistance that you're looking at if you're looking at this future. So with that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Kind of gave you some insight if the market will crash using a more technical analysis approach. If you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, share with your friends, and let me know if there's anything else you guys would like to see. I'm trying to make a recap video at the end of the week or going into the following week on a Sunday with my one of my good friends, so we can analyze some stocks that you guys want to see and go over some patterns that we're seeing when the futures market opens on Sunday. So with that being said, hope you guys have a great day.